who joined me tonight.
Antonia.
And I would like to introduce my partner who lives in Florida, Anna. And she will be hosting this meeting today. She lives in Florida, has 2 kids. She's also from Croatia as I am. And of course, my Natalia. Hi, Natalia. And I don't hear you nothing. I don't know why.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Now I can hear. Okay.
Yeah, I had to jump.
Muted.
Something happened to my computer. I accidentally turned it off. I was like, oh my God, did I lose everyone?
Don't worry, you don't lose that so fast.
I was late 2 minutes. I'm so sorry. I couldn't log in. I don't know why.
No problem, no problem. I'm going to mute everyone so we can get started. If anyone is joining us a little bit later, that's fine. Thank you all so much for joining us. I know it's Friday night. You would probably want to do maybe something more fun than joining us, but I really, really appreciate you coming on and supporting Antonia and Natalia and myself. We are really, really excited for Antonia. She decided to join our business just maybe a week ago, and I really want to help her, not only because this business is amazing, but also because we are all about helping people with health problems, making them feel better, being in less pain. And I know Natalia is really, really passionate about this. She joined this business and introduced Antonia to it as well because of her sister and her mother who suffer from really bad arthritis, and our product is the only thing that is helping them. So I'm really, really excited for that. So I'm going to share with you a little bit more. This may be a little bit different than what you have seen. I'm going to try to make it as simple as I can. All right. So like Antonia said, my name is Anna Stropnik. I'm originally from Croatia. I live in Florida, and I started this business about 3 years ago. It's going to be 3 years ago exactly this month. And I'm a mom of now 2 kids. When I started this 3 years ago, I only had my son Jack, who is now 5 years old. And my why and the reason why I was looking for an opportunity for something like this was because he was then not even 3 years old. I was working Monday through Fridays, 40-hour weeks. I thought the new career that I started was going to be better for me, but I had to leave him in daycare from 7 in the morning until 6 o'clock at night, which was really like the hours that the daycare was open. And I just did not want a life like that for my son. We have no family here, so all of our family is in Slovenia and in Croatia, and we just didn't have anyone to watch him. And my husband then used to work on yachts, so he was gone most of the year traveling around on a yacht. So I was always looking for a way how to make extra money, how to work from home. My new career was promising me to work from home, but it's still a full-time job. And my background is in massage therapy in the spa industry. I used to work on cruise ships and the resort in different spas. And that was great before I had kids, but those hours were just crazy. I was working like nights, holidays, weekends, not a great schedule when you have a family. So this came to me 3 years ago. And not only the opportunity was great to me because I was like, oh my gosh, I can actually work from home. I can work when my son is still sleeping, before after he goes for a nap, or when he goes back to bed. I don't actually have to trade any more time for money, and I was able to build a nice side stream of income that now we just have more options. I'll share with you how I did that. And the other thing, what got me so excited with this is the product. And the product is something, as soon as I heard what these products are doing, I thought of my family, I thought of my friends, I thought who I can help, who can benefit from this. And being in the spa industry, I already knew about, taking care of my health, knowing about different supplements, but this was something that I have never heard of. And I will share with you more on what it is and why. So this is my family. This is my little daughter, Grace. This was taken a few months ago. She's now almost a year old. But this opportunity has given me so much freedom. You know, we have different trips that we were taking. I won an incentive trip to the Bahamas, so I was able to take my family. Like Grace was still in my belly then, and we were able to take a vacation, all fully paid for experience, like swimming with dolphins, all inclusive, like foods and drinks paid for, and we are able to travel again. We are able to do different things on weekends. Life is not as stressful as it once was. And so what Life Vantage is, it really is in a nutshell, we are taking control of our body. We are taking control of our own biology. There is now studies that are showing that our genes can communicate, and we can express different genes that we want to, and we can repress the ones that we don't want to function. So what it does, it makes our body being able to cope with all the things that are happening from our environment, that are damaging our cells, that are damaging our organs. So we know the trends right now. Like we know that like 1 in 3 people today with statistics is going to be diagnosed with cancer. We have that cardiovascular disease is still #1 killer in the world. Obesity is the number 2 killer in the world, and is linking us to all these chronic diseases. So we are able to go back into our gene codes and biohack, what we call biohack our body, biohack our cells, in order for the body to start healing itself. This is how it all started. So our product, which is the original product, what I'm going to be talking about mostly. Can you go there, please? Daddy, can you get Jack out of here, please? No. So it all started right here with this ABC Primetime Investigative report that aired in 2005. This product that I'm talking about, Protendum, was just 1 second, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is what this product aired in 2005 on ABC Investigative Report, and it really shook the world because this scientist, Dr. Joe McCord, he was saying, and he was selling this product, claiming that it reduces something that it's called oxidative stress in our body, which is really like all the damage that we get from all the pollutants in the air, everything that we eat and we drink, and it's damaging our cells, and it's being linked to over 200 different diseases, everything that we are pretty much dying from and we are taking medications for. So he said that he has a fountain of youth. If you haven't watched this video, have Antonia share this with you. It was remarkable. It was aired in 2005, but it's still something that we are so proud of because that really started our company. So they had this amazing product. They were not able to say, it doesn't work. The investigator, what's his name, John Quignoni, he was actually a guinea pig. He was using these products for 2 weeks, and it showed that his oxidative stress was reduced by 45% in 2 weeks. And guess what? Since 2005 until now, he's still taking the product, and he looks better now than he did back then. So it is something that is helping to extend life. So since then, since 2005, all the different universities around the world started investigating this product, and they invested their own money and started doing research. So places like Washington State University, Harvard, just to name a few, started doing independent studies. They funded independent studies on this product, and today we have 7 patents and we have 26 peer-reviewed studies that are published in medical journals, showing how this product, when the body is activated, when oxidative stress is reduced, it can help so many different things. It can help body's self-healing. So this is how we started. We started with this one breakthrough in 2005, and then in 2009 they decided to make a turn. They were struggling on how to market this product, because they just did not know how are we going to put this on the shelves, if we're going to sell it on the internet. It was just not working. So they were really struggling, and then they decided, you know what, they took an expert team and they told them, this product needs to be sold on person to person basis. Word of mouth is the best advertisement. So they told them to put it in direct sales, which is what we are doing now since 2009. And they were reluctant, how are we going to do this? But you know what happened? From they managed to make from $3 million a year, they jumped to over $250 million this last year in yearly sales. So it was definitely something that there was a story to be told. There were people having experiences, and they started sharing this product, and that's how we jumped. But we're still like really, really small. Even though we have over 1 million users on our product, we're still very small because we have lots of customers, people who are just using the product. They're not sharing the business side. So we have a lot of work to do to share this all over the world. So this is the kind of illustration what this oxidative stress really is. So we're being hijacked from our environment, from physically, emotionally, biochemically, from toxins, from allergies. Just, if you think of all the jet fuels, all the pesticides, herbicides, anything that is in our food, our environment, all the pollutants that we are inhaling. This is what our body is not used to. Our bodies haven't evolved enough to be able to fight that amount. So this is the first time in the history now that our lifespan is actually shorter. With all the medications that we are introducing and everything, it's shorter than it's supposed to be. Our lifespan with all the science that's happening should be prolonged, but it's not. This product actually helps to prolong life. It's scientifically proven that it extends life. So what it does, if you imagine apple being cut open, you put it outside in the air, it gets oxidized. The same thing happens in every cell of our body when there is oxidative stress and free radicals attacking it. So what this product can do, it can reverse that process. So this is nothing else, like, no amount of vitamin C or blueberries that we eat can do this process, can reduce this oxidative stress. So there's medical industry has been studying this oxidative stress as number one cause of aging, number one cause of disease, but they did not know how to reverse that. And now we have a product that is completely natural that actually does it. So if you see on this diagram, like really oxidative stress is linked to every single organ, anything that can go wrong with us. We have a group called Live Long and Strong, and in there we have thousands of testimonials posted about people showing, like their eczema, their psoriasis on their hands, like before and afters. It's just remarkable what things we can see. They're showing their blood tests before and after. We are not claiming that we are treating mitigating or curing any disease, but what we do claim is then what we can say that we can reduce this oxidative stress that is causing all of these conditions, so the body can start healing itself. Now, this is the breakthrough. This is the original product. It's called Protendum Nerve2 Synergizer. Nerve2 is a protein that this product activates. It's a kind of on and off switch. So we turn it on, back on. It's something that our body stops doing when we start aging, which is at the age of 21. That's like totally crazy. But yes, we start aging at the age of 21. So we're switching back those genes and increasing these enzymes that are helping our body activate antioxidant production So we reduce this oxidative stress. And if you can see, it's actually 5 herbs mixed together. So it's not a drug, it's not a supplement. It is kind of its own category. It's an activator. So you have turmeric, milk thistle, green tea, bacopa, and ashwagandha. If you're familiar with any, like, you know, maybe Chinese or Ayurvedic medicine, they've been using these herbs for centuries. But what we've done, we put a patent together. We put the right amount of each herb, so it makes them, they're all amazing individually, but this makes them 18 times more potent and active, so they're able to do what they do. So if you wanted to see more studies, there's a site called pubmed.gov, which is the National Library of Medicine. If you type in Protendum in there, you can actually see all these 26 peer-reviewed studies that we have there. And if you type in oxidative stress, you will see probably now over 200,000 searches and studies that are linking oxidative stress to almost anything. So if you have a specific question, for example, you know, will this product maybe help me if I have high blood pressure, if I have diabetes? You can type in oxidative stress and high blood pressure. You can type in oxidative stress and cancer. You can type in these different things and see what studies come up. This is if you're a science geek. I am not, but I know some people like love to do this. So this is how you can do this search, and you'll be like absolutely amazed to see like this oxidative stress, that what it does, and you know how great our body can be if we start reducing it. So we didn't stop there, you know. So our nerve 2 was our original, our baby, but we started creating new products, new pathways, because now we know that it's not just oxidative stress that causes aging. It's also mitochondria, which is the energy powers of every cell. They also get destroyed. So if we don't have any mitochondria, we die. It's really what produces our energy. It's our life. So this nerve 1 synergizer, another 5 herbs synergy, helps to increase that cellular energy. If you're taking both of these together, you will feel like your cardiovascular health, your brain health is better, but also you feel that increase in energy. And then what we have is, so we are doing all these studies. What are some of the things that are beneficial to our body? But we are doing it in a way that we are making the best products that can be. So we know that our gut is another reason why we get sick. Gut is super important, because today you hear all these people having gluten allergies, having celiac disease. It's just everything, and it's connected to our brain. You know, people are depressed because their gut is not functioning properly, and it's all because we are not absorbing vitamins and minerals from our foods properly. So we are being deficient in certain things. So we know now that probiotics are super important for our health. They will also help our other supplements, our nerve 1 and nerve 2, being absorbed into the body much better. But like we said, we are not creating just an average probiotic. Our probiotic is proven. It has a biotract formula, so it gets 60% absorbed into the body. With most of the ones on the market, you only get like 4% absorbed, because the rest gets eaten by the stomach acids. So you're really like paying for expensive urine. You're not getting the benefit of this, because if it doesn't get into the gut, into our small intestine, is not doing the work. So, and also it has well immune support, which helps to support our healthy immune system. Then lastly, we have omegas, and that is something that in our diet we are really deficient in. We are having too big of a ratio of omega-6s, which is from all the saturated fats from eating too much meat, just a standard, American, Canadian diet, or really all over the world. We are not having a good ratio of omega-3s and omega-6s. So that's why it's so important to take omega-3s. And if you imagine the cell, so if you imagine nerve 2 being a cleaner for the cells, it's cleaning that oxidative stress, that free radical damage. Nerve 1 is helping with the energy. Probiotic is helping our gut function better, so all of this can work. Now omegas are the ones that are sealers. They're sealing all those membranes, so they're helping to restore cellular health. And ours is also has added vitamin D3, which is like one of the biggest deficiencies in vitamins is the D3 vitamin D deficiency, and it's linked to cancers. So it's really important to have this vitamin all the time. So what we did is we went in into Norwegian seas and Alaskan seas, and we can actually trace our omegas from the ship to the bottle. So like really, really clean, the best quality. You can even chew them, they will not have that fishy taste at all. So what we've done is we put those products together in what we call vitality stack. So first step is like taking control of your health is definitely taking Nerve 2 Synergizer. If you want better, faster results, I would suggest doing vitality stack. Now we have something new that is another theory of aging, and that is called NAD. We just started testing this product 2 weeks ago, and it is another pathway that helps. It has a different benefits to our body, and it gives us instant energy, better mood, better motivation. It's just incredible and makes all of the other products more active. So that is something that is coming. So we're constantly on that cutting edge of new science. What is new in anti-aging? And we have the best working products in that department. And then we have also Axio, which is an energy drink. It's not just a regular energy drink. It's a drink that is supporting brain health. It's helping with neurotransmitters. They're linking a lack of some of these ingredients in children that have autism, ADHD. So this is really helping with that clarity, with brain fog, and we've seen amazing difference. So this is really like your nerve 2 activator for the brain. We also have a physique system, which is our weight management system, again working really on the gut health, which is our main cause, the second main cause of us gaining weight, because the first one is obviously like not exercising and eating more than we can burn. But the second cause is that malnutrition. We are not really getting enough nutrients in our body, so we are craving all sorts of different things, and we are gaining weight because of it. And then we also made Nerve 2 into skincare. And this is my partner, Gay, in Australia. This is her picture before, 3 months in and 9 months in with this skincare. So I'm an esthetician by profession, and I've worked in skincare all of my life, and I've never seen a natural product that can deliver results like this if you're not doing injections, if you're not doing like any type of chemical peels or anything like that. This is just straight on product, because oxidative stress again is #1 cause of wrinkles too. So we are reversing that topically as well. And we just created last year, we launched the first in the world Nerve 2 hair care. So this is if you are looking to have the best hair care with no toxins, nothing bad like going into your hair, into your bloodstream, because it takes 26 seconds for all the bad stuff, all those sulfates and all the chemicals to penetrate directly into our bloodstream. So really like using shampoos that are just like whatever, we can really damage our health. So with this, we are putting the best thing. It makes the hair clean, it makes it shiny. Let me show you some of the results here, before and afters. It's just incredible. This girl here on the right, she was really young. She's like 19 years old, and had this psoriasis condition on her scalp, and was really self-conscious. How wouldn't you be? But this product had helped her, so it really put a smile on her face and her mom's face. So I love sharing this story. And the bottom one is Courtney. She's our partner in in Miami as well. You know, like how amazing does this product works for blondes? You know, it's like the color and everything. It just helps. You know, with like bleach blonde hair, it makes it look healthy again. And look at the growth. Like that's just like few months. It's just incredible. So these are our products. So you can see like how excited and why we are so excited about this business, because we want to use these products. We love these products and they're delivering the results. So it's not just a business that is, you know, like, okay, we're in it to make money. We are in this business to help people's health and to help us feel better, look better, and make that change. So at this point, if you're someone who is looking to just become a customer, you know, get back with Antonia or Natalia, and we will help you, you know, what is the best for you to get started and starting on your health journey with these products. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk just a little bit about the business that we are doing. Just if any of you see this as an opportunity, like we did, you know, to be able to stay home with our kids, to make that money when our kids are sleeping, so we don't have to trade any more time for money, it couldn't be a better time than today. So what is social entrepreneurship? It's something that everybody does today. Is we live pretty much from this device, our cell phone. We can, you know, order food, we can order taxi, you know, Uber, whatever. We can go grocery shopping from our phone. So it's more and more people are using apps for everything. And so just look at what Facebook has done. You know, this is our new economy. Really, like the stores are closing every day. Everything is done online. Look at what Amazon has done. They put everyone under, you know, after being like a non-profit and losing money, they're now the biggest bookstore in the world without having any books. Look at what Uber is doing. They're putting taxis out of business, and that is the future. Everything is done online on our apps, and really we are sharing these products, and we are sharing stories. So why not, you know, make money while we are doing things that we do every day anyway. And what we did with LifeVantage is we combined social media, social entrepreneurship, those strengths with network marketing. So network marketing is like the oldest industry in the world. They're ancient, but they're very adaptable. And now, you know, using it on social media, you're able to actually have that home business, that dream business. And, you know, you can run it like through apps like this, like Zoom, all around the world. I've managed to, over the last 3 years, I've managed to build a team in Australia, in the UK, in Ireland, in Canada, all over the US, in Germany, Ireland. Did I mention that already? So you know, in China, it's crazy what you can do today, and not even having to leave your house. So it really is the perfect melt. It's that laptop lifestyle that we can do, and all we are doing is that social sharing, which we do anyway. So we also are with LifeVantage, we are a step ahead. We have a great app that is helping us being able to just order and sign up a customer or distributor just from using a phone app as well. So this is what your shopping portal will look like. It is something where you can just you know, go on, send your cart to people, and they can just go ahead and order, gets delivered to their home. Really, really simple. And in this business, what we're doing is we're building a network of customers, people who are using our products, and then we're building a network of distributors, people who are in the business. The great thing about this is you get paid when you're just starting. You know, 100 in personal volume, which means, you know, like 2 products that you use for yourself. Anything that you sell over that, you already start getting paid. So our comp plan is very generous for people just getting started. So you can start making money as you're learning this business as well. The ways how you can get started, there's 3 different packs. So you can like feel, do it the way feels best for you. Platinum pack is how I got started because it gives me the most product, and it also gives you options, so you can go and to different academies. The next one we have in Cancun, the one after that we have in Las Vegas, and the tickets are included in those higher packs, in the gold and platinum pack. And of course you can start with the silver pack or just the distributor kit with any product that you like. Starting on a kit gives you a little bit of a discount, but there's a way to get started. So really, however feels most comfortable for you, you can get started as a distributor in this business as well. Just a second. Who is not music? Okay, there we go. So you get paid weekly, you get paid monthly. Monthly is when I just need to mute some. Okay. You also start getting paid monthly as you're building this business. That is your check that grows. But you know what is really exciting about this is, we all know, we're supposed to get a job, work for 40 years, and then retire on 40% of our salary, right? And people don't normally, our lifespan is what, like 73 to 75 years old, and lots of people, even when it's time for them to retire, they can't retire, they cannot afford to retire. So just imagine if you're building this, and you're even if it takes you 5-10 years to build a side income that is going to pay you, that is going to be like your maybe vacation money, how great can a life be? That you have the option of doing that, even if you don't build it to like the highest ranks. The rank that I'm in, anybody in the United States would be happy to have that as their extra retirement. So just imagine being paid that month after month for the work that you've done in your first months of this business. So if you look here under monthly average, that's the column that you're going to be looking at. Anyone who gets started in this business, you start as a distributor, and then you move up ranks to Pro 1, Pro 2, Pro 3. So those monthly averages are those monthly checks that you can get. So just imagine, what would a Pro 3 rank, that is really like something that people achieve within a first month to a first year. It's $9,000 extra in your bank account every year. Would that pay 2 vacations maybe? Would that be a car payment? Maybe even like a rent payment somewhere. So it's just a great way to make that extra money. And then, like I mentioned, Premier Pro 5 is where I'm at right now. It's a nice part-time income for someone. So it gives you definitely lots of options. And like I said, it could be someone's retirement. Even if you don't build it any further than that. But we have people building it to elite levels, making 6 figures and more in this business. And we are working with team members who are now almost at the top ranks of our company. So anyone who is ambitious, who wants to grow as much as you can grow with this business, we definitely have support that can help us. So why LifeVantage and why now? So one most important thing is our product, which is so unique. People stay on our product much longer than on anything in our industry. And the other thing is what we have to look at when we are working in this business. I don't know about you, but this is my first time doing network marketing, doing any type of network marketing. But what I learned when I first got started was that network marketing is really about timing. So maybe you have heard of Herbalife, Arbonne, what is another one, Amway. All of those companies are already went through the biggest growth, and they're in that stabilization phase where people already know about the product. There's nothing new, there's not much room to grow. So we know, if you can get into this industry early, that's when you can hit the wave and catch that momentum. And with LifeVantage, we are still waiting for that. We are going to be the next billion-dollar company. So starting now with this business, you're able to catch that wave. So let me just give you a little comparison. For example, you know, Apple in early 80s, when they had the biggest growth, you know, it just happened overnight. So people who have invested in Apple, you know, they just became millionaires overnight. And this is the same thing that can happen in our industry if we are there early enough building it. You know, people can just like make that money almost in 1 year. They can 10 times their income. So that is really like what's you know, how in real estate it's all about location, here it's all about timing. So we have the best timing, and we have the best retention when it comes to the products, because people just love to take our products month after month after month. So you probably wonder if you can do this. I mean, I was just talking to Antonia earlier today, and you know, we were saying how you know, it's kind of nerve-wracking to do this. You don't know what you're getting yourself into to do the presentation, but you know what? Can you invite people? Can you share a video? Can you, you know, talk for 1 minute introducing someone else who's going to be presenting for you? That's exactly what I did for the first year in my business. I did not talk. I was super shy. I like, I don't know. And but now, you know, it's just something that you learn, and when you're comfortable, you start doing yourself as well. So really, like this business, if you're coachable, if you want to do this, it really is simple business. So all you're doing is you're just inviting people to take a look, and you're collecting a decision. You know, do you want to be a customer? Do you want to do this business, or you need more information to decide? And that's all it is. So we have that really, really simple system, and we have all the support that you need. So now it's time to make that decision. You know, how do you see yourself getting started? We are here if you have any questions, so we can help you make the right decision for you. And I'm